Fine. So in our last class, what we have seen, okay. Okay, so in our last class, let me go to the program there itself. Just to go back, this is our program which we have created in our last class. And there we have seen how we can create a field catalog with the help of subroutine so easily, right? It's very easy now to create the field catalog. Just a single line of at one place, just we have written the code and it is working fine, right? So this is what we are having the field catalog, and we have also seen how we can troubleshoot if we are getting some dump or something like that, right? So that part also we have seen. I told you troubleshoot if we are getting, so this is what we are having the field catalog, and we have also seen how we can troubleshoot if we are getting some dump or something like that, right? So that part also we have seen. I told you in last class that try to use yourself, like if you don't want to create this field catalog like this, right? Every statement, if you don't want to use like this, I told you to use the reuse, right? And there is a function module called reuse alv field catalog merge. This has been obsolete function module, but if you want you can use, but it's what I feel, it's unstable. Sometimes it behaves differently, sometimes it behaves differently, so I also don't prefer using this. So if you have tried using this one, you might have failed some issues while using this. Okay, what actually it does, that you just have to pass the program name over here. You don't require, then in this case, right, you don't have to create this field catalog like this. So just I'm commenting this one. So if you have commented this one, then this prepare underscore field subroutine which you have uh, written, right, that will not be called, right, because I have commented. So this subroutine will not work and your field catalog will not be populated automatically, right? It will not be populated. So what I want to do with the help of this field catalog merge, I just want to give some brief idea how it works. Come over here, give the I underscore program name. Okay, so this is the program name. Either you can hard code it, or better just give sci hyphen rip id, okay, or sci hyphen cprog, anything you can give. Internal table name, what is the internal table name? If you go and check, this is my internal table name which I am preparing, it underscore mara. Okay, this table name you have to pass it over here. So this internal table it underscore mara in a single quote, just you pass it. Then structure name is not required over here. Okay, just program name and the internal table name, include name by passing buffer active. Okay, this is not mandatory to pass anything over here, just I'm bypassing the buffer, so I get little consistent result, but this is not necessary to pass. This two thing is important. Okay, so what it will do that, just it will check the internal table, and based upon the internal table it will prepare the field catalog for you. Okay, it will prepare the field catalog for you. Enable the exception over here. I have already passed this internal table it underscore mara. Here, what field catalog I have to prepare the field catalog which I have defined here, right? This I will pass it over there because it is having 1, 2, 3 and 4 fields, right? It will automatically prepare the field catalog for us, this particular function module. But remember, you don't have lot of flexibility over here. Okay, like here you can pass anything, you can give the column, you can pass the color, right? So many option you are having over here, but here you don't have that much option. Okay, just it will prepare a basic template and you will be able to use it. Check the syntax, you can see there is no issue. Activate this one, activate this one, and put the breakpoint over here. Will it work? Let us see whether it is working or not. Okay, here it underscore fc, you can see it's having 0 record, right? Because I have commented all these things, so it has not populated. I want to get populated with the help of reuse ALV field catalog merge. I'm pressing F6, right? Search bar C is 0. You can see still it underscore fc is not populating. Everything is fine, right? Everything is perfect, but still it is not populating. That is one problem over here. That's why here the no field catalog available triggered, because there was no field catalog prepared, so it is giving the dump, right? Go to once again into this program. What exactly the system expect this reuse field catalog merge expect from you? That I'm just going to do one thing. I'll comment this one also. This is our general declaration, how we have done. Later I will use this one. Okay, we'll copy and I will paste it over here. I will enable it and see everything is same, right? But reuse field catalog merge. What exactly system expects for you, right? Data you have to declare like this. If we're going to declare like this, probably it will work. Let us give a try. Begin of ts underscore text occurs 0 I'm just giving, so now it will become your internal table, and internal table name I am giving it underscore mara because I am using this internal table it underscore mara. Okay, and here you have to give the like. Okay, and mara hyphen matnr. Here you have to give the like mara hyphen mtart, and here also you'll have to give the like, and you have to write mara hyphen ntgew and end of it underscore mara. Pretty printer, check the syntax. Some error is here. Let us see what is that problem. The type of the database table and work area are not Unicode convertible, right? Okay, fine, no problem. Then let's do one thing. I'm just going to use this fetch data select star from Mara. Why I'm using select star from Mara? Okay, let's get this field only, material number, mtart and ntgw, right? Yesterday we have corrected, I think that was some another program, maybe maktx. Okay, from Mara into @ it underscore Mara. Check the syntax now. Okay, it's not maktx, it's ntgew, and this is what we are having. Check the syntax now. Give the comma because the new OpenSQL I'm using, so give the comma over here. Just a second. Give the comma over here, comma, and ntgew. Okay, check the syntax now. And if a new OpenSQL syntax is used, that's fine. @ now give. check the syntax. Okay, fine. So now it is fine. I'm just going to remove, it's creating confusion. Okay, so now these three fields, okay, the field catalog, this also we are having enabled, but you can see that this perform is this subroutine is not getting called anywhere. It is there, the code is there, this subroutine is there, but it is not getting called anywhere. Just I'm click on this, where is it, and you can see that it is not getting used anywhere. Okay, because the perform prepare underscore fc is commented. Okay, if you go and check this perform prepare underscore fc is commented. So though that subroutine is there, but this calling perform, right, uh, calling perform is commented. That's why there is no problem. If it is there also, there is no problem, right? It will not be getting called. Just to avoid the confusion, I'm just going to comment it. Okay, however it is not getting called, just save it, check the syntax, activate it. Okay, now let's give a try, one more try. Okay, just run it, and this time invalid value in the dynamic table. It is telling the table which we are passing is not able to understand. Okay, let us see what is the problem where it is giving the dump. Okay, let me debug step by step and we will try to identify where this problem is, right? Fetch data, press F8, press F8 and press F5. This is okay. Here we are having the data, that's fine. Sort field, okay, this is also fine. This sort field is okay. Then grid 1, grid display. Why that it underscore fc is populated or not? Am I using something wrong? Where is reuse field catalog merge? This is some different program, right? This like is okay, but reuse field catalog merge, where is that one? I think this is the wrong program. Let me do one thing. Go to SC38 and I think it was 35 number program. Yeah, this is the program actually. Okay, and here we have given this reuse LV field catalog merge, right? This was the correct program actually. By mistake we were editing the 34th number program, so no problem. What we will do, this way it is not supporting, right? If I am running this one, it is giving the dump. It is telling if you press F6 you are getting that the field catalog is not populating with the help of this reuse ALV field catalog merge. It is giving the dump, that's fine. Go to here and what I will do, that I will get to 34 number program where I have already done some changes. So I'll copy this one. Okay, or simply I will copy this part, this much only. Just go back, 35 number program. Remember, I will comment this one, and I just told you that we are supposed to use like this. Okay, so MATNR, MTAT, NTGEW, right? This is fine. MAKTX, let's remove, it is not required now, 3 field only. Here it's perfect. IT underscore Mara is your internal table. Activate this one, and put the breakpoint over here, and we will debug this time. Press F8, press F5. Okay, IT underscore tab, we are having 792, that's fine. what is the problem now? Okay, a list of internal table. That's fine. That's okay. We'll correct it. P underscore Mara, P underscore Mara. This is what we are getting over here, right? Changing P underscore Mara. System is not able to understand what is this P underscore Mara. However, this P underscore Mara is not required at this particular point of time. Okay, so I'll just remove this one. Without P underscore Mara also, we will be able to work. Just open once again your program, come over here, going to change mode and changing it underscore Mara, right? Changing it underscore Mara is not required because this it underscore Mara is your global internal table and it's creating the problem because the way I have declared here, it's not supporting. Okay, it's not supporting, so maybe that region it is not working, so I'm just removing because however that is the global parameter. Remove this parameter also. This changing is not required over here. Put the full stop, check the syntax, and now p underscore Mara is unknown. This I don't require. Directly I'm putting the value over here. Check the syntax, activate this. It got activated. Put the black point over here, press F8, run it, and here you just come. So it underscore tab is fine. Okay, so actually this is it underscore Mara. Okay, this is it underscore Mara, and what we are doing, we are getting the data into it underscore tab. That's why the dump was coming. So let's go and correct. I will restart this program. Just restart once again. Going to change mode, and here this is the it underscore Mara actually. Okay, the name of the table we are using it underscore Mara. Let us see here what we are using. It's it underscore FC, it underscore Mara only, right? But here when we are fetching the data, we are using it underscore tab, right? It underscore tab we are using, correct? Okay, so I will do one thing. I will go and I will make it. I will remove this at the rate data is not required, right? Because it underscore Mara is already declared. So at the rate data is not required. Data only I have removed, right? At the rate will be required because it underscore Mara is already declared. Here I have already declared it as an internal table. This time it is fine. Let's see what is the problem now. It underscore Mara has a fewer fields. How many fields I'm selecting over here? Oh, so many fields, right? Matner, MTAT, NTG, MBRSH. I don't want this MBRSH. Only 3 fields is fine for me. Check the syntax now. It underscore tab is unknown. Okay. I was just sorting over here. I'm just removing this sort, not required. Activate this one. Activate. And this is fine. Press F8. Run it, and once again we will give a try. Press F5 and press F5. it underscore Mara is having now 792 records, and go to this prepare field catalog, and we will see whether it is preparing the field catalog now or not, right? It is having Matner, MTAT and NTGW. For these 3 field, I'm expecting it to automatically create a basic field catalog, right? Press F6, size bar C0, and let us see it underscore FC. Now also the 0 record is there, right? You can see that now also it is 0 record is there. Now what is the problem? So this is the problem generally with this reuse ALV field catalog merge is having, right? This is the problem we generally face. Sometimes, you know, like we are not sure in which case some limitation it behaves differently. That's why I don't feel comfortable with this. Okay, but this is how we pass. Okay, so like we have given like that is fine. It underscore Mara occur 0 also we have given Matner MTAT and NTW. This also good. uh, so this is the one thing which must have to give, and after that I don't know what is the a wrong part it is happening. Field catalog merge. Internal table name, just table name we have to pass. So that is true. We have to pass the table name. Let's go here and see field catalog, internal table name, program name, structure name, include, that is fine. Field catalog, type, that's the Unicode, that's fine. LV check buffer. Okay, let's go to this documentation and we'll try to see if we are doing any other thing wrong. Okay, so you can see that create field catalog from dictionary structure. If you pass some dictionary structure, it will also create a field catalog based upon the field in the dictionary structure. Based upon the internal table also it is supposed to, right? Here you can see that dictionary references are only considered if the keywords like or include structure, not type. You don't have to use the type. This is the limitation. That's why I have removed type from there, right? Performance is affected since the code of the table definition must always be read and interpreted at runtime. So this is not good, right? That's why it is obsolete. Here, if the field catalog contains more than 90 fields, the first 90 fields are output in the list by default, whereas the remaining fields are only available. So only it will consider the first 90 fields, which is more than enough, I think, right? But if you want to get more field, right? In that case, manually you will have to prepare your field catalog. Okay. Internal table name. Let's go here. Name of the internal table. Internal output table in the callback program, that's fine. Above dictionary is preferable to a data object in callback. Include. So for me it looks good. I don't know why it's not working. We have created this like over here, right? This is the like statement we have used. This is the internal table also we have declared. This is fine. Data is also going over there. Let me do one thing. I will activate once again and I will give one more try. Okay, press F8, press F8 and come over here into table it underscore mara. This is fine. Come over here, it underscore mara only we are passing, that is true. Scirip ID, that is also fine. Program name, by passing buffer I'm passing. Okay, this should not create any problem. Still it is showing the 0. Okay, let me do one thing. I will check in the SAP nuts. There they have given one example and I will compare from there if I am doing something wrong. Okay, fine. They are also doing like this. It's okay. Get how they are calling this function module. Reuse ALV grid display. That's okay. Field scirip ID underscore mara include underscore name. Okay, I'm not passing this include name. Let me do that. Okay, that's the only difference I can see. Other thing, it looks okay for me. Prepare FC and reuse field catalog merge by passing buffer and this include name. Okay, just going to pass the include name as the same, right, as the same as the program name. Activate it and press F8 once again, and let us see. Press F8 and press F8, F5, and height underscore minus id id is the same, right? This is also fine. It looks good now. This time it is telling the above program lines are wider than the internal table. Okay, good. So this is some another error. You can see that 72 characters, right? This is one another problem is there in this field catalog merge. Okay, it is not accepting that, in this program it is not able to interpret some of the code which is more than how much length. You can see that it's telling some 80 characters, or somewhere it is written 72 characters. More than 72 characters is not permitted. So these are so many limitations in this, that. So what you will have to do, you just check wherever you have written the more than 72 characters, just you have to minimize that, just you have to make that one less. Okay, so here it can be the potential problem, right? Just let me do this one. Pretty printer, that's fine. However, I'm not using this prepare field catalog, so what I can do that, I can comment this part. I can comment whole part, in fact. Okay, or leave it. I have, however, decreased the size. Okay, fine. And let us see if some other size, if we can. Okay, commented field, there should not be a problem with the commented field. This is also commented. That is the only place where I can see it was more than 75 characters. Petty printer, check the syntax, activate this one, activate this one. Here you will get some settings also which will tell you that, means it will stop if you are going to write more than 78 characters or 72 characters. It will stop you. Some settings is there, I don't remember exactly the settings. Generally we don't require to do all the settings and all, right? Debugging pattern, screen editor, somewhere that setting will be there. It will, it will just inform you that you are going more than 72 characters, something like that. I have never used that one. I don't, means we generally don't get this limitation with this function module. Such kind of limitation is there. Okay, press F8 and F5, just press F6 once again, and we'll see this time it didn't give any dump, right? And it is populated also, right? Good. So here you can see that the basic field catalog, it will prepare for you, right? Basic field catalog, automatically column position. It will not give you the, uh, key automatically. It has decided from the Mara table, because from Mara I'm getting the field. So system realized that Matner may be the key. So based upon its algorithm, from that internal table itself, it is getting the selection text L, M, selection text S, like that automatically, right? You can see the integer length, this length of the material, length of the material type, length of the NTGEW. So other thing, color and all is not coming, right? Color and all is not coming. But this is how, if you want, you can do. So just you have to take care of two things what we have observed over here, right? You can see that it is coming the output. So what you will have to do, first thing you will have to use like this. Another, you have to, you know uh, so internal table you have to declare like this. Okay, another thing, your length should not be greater than 72 characters. So you have seen that at one places it was more than 72 characters, and it was creating the problem, right? So this is the thing. uh, we don't use this one. If you want to use, you can use, but I don't recommend this one. Okay, so this is fine. Just I wanted to show you this one. I'm just going to copy this program, and we will quickly see some another feature. Click on this copy this one, local object, go into change mode. I don't want to use like this. Okay, this is a limitation for us. This is the good, right? This is fine. And there also I will go and I will remove that one, field catalog merge. So sort field prepare field catalog. I am not going to use this one. Okay, I'll be using this one because it provides me a lot of flexibility, right? This and all, just I'm going to remove this one. Okay, grid display, that is fine. Remove this, prepare field catalog, right? And here we are having this also. I'm going to remove, not required. And this is the single code is going to help us, right? Let's make it little format. It's okay, fine. So it looks good now, right? This is okay. Just save it, activate it. Now just run once again. Let us see. It's okay, coming, the output is coming fine. Material number, material type, net weight, and material type. Material type, which also it is showing because I have created the field catalog for material type as well, right? That's why the material type is coming. So you can comment this material type field catalog, or else if you want to get the material type, that you can get from the select query as well, right? Material number, mtot, ntg, ew, and one more field is there. Material type is already there, right? The material type ntg, ew, mtot, and mbrsh. You can get it, mbrsh. Okay, check the syntax is not compatible. In the same sequence it should be here. Matter, mtot, ntgw, and mbrsh is at last, right? Mbrsh is at last. But from performance point of view, what generally we do, the from where we are going to fetch the data, we are going to fetch the data from the Mara table. Okay, we are fetching the data from the Mara table. We'll go into the Mara table and we will see in what sequence the field is defined over there, right? So here you can see the first is material number, right? First is material number. Just go back once again. You can see the first is material number. This is fine. First is material number, then this is fine. I'll open a new window and I will show you there. Mara F7. So first is material number. Another what I have given mtot. Let us see. After this mtot is there. This is good. No problem. ntgw. Let us see. ntgw is somewhere a letter. ntgw here, right? And the mbrsh, you can see this is here. After just mtot, mbrsh is there, right? So though there is no problem, it will give you the output and all, everything will work fine, right? If you check the syntax, come over here, mbrsh, if we're going to put at last, it will work. Okay, it will work, it will not give you any problem. It will show you the output. It in last, right? It is in the last because in internal table I have put at the last mbrsh. Press F8, run this, it is coming. But this is not good practice. The same sequence field should be here also. So this is also a performance guideline. This is also one important. performance guideline. So after material number mtat should be, after mtat mbrss should be, because in the same sequence the mara, this field is there and the select query is on mara table, right? So matner mtat mbrss and ntgw is at last, so I'm just putting it over here in the same sequence as it is there in the database table. Okay, and the select query also I will write in that way. Okay, so ntgw I will put at last, give the comma, control V, right? This is fine, this is optimized. Okay, we are following the performance guideline. You see now also the output is coming. So this is what we are supposed to do. Remove this date code. Now what I want, my requirement is that if you just run it, activate it, run this one, you can see this horizontal line is coming, right? This horizontal line is coming. Let me do one thing. This IT sort feature also I'm going to remove. Okay, so that another this, the sort field is coming, right? Sorting feature, that is automatically the total and subtotal feature. I just want to remove. I don't want that total and subtotal feature. So just I'm going to simply I'm going to comment this code. This perform itself I'm going to comment, right? So it will not call this subroutine. Press F8, run this, and here simple output is coming, right? Because I have commented that particular code. Now my requirement is I don't want this horizontal line and this vertical line. Okay, this horizontal line, you can see horizontal line, vertical line is coming, right? So that I don't want. Okay, fine. Come over here, and for that purpose we are having a concept called layout. Okay, we have a concept called layout in the ALV. We'll also call it ALV layout. In ALV layout, you have multiple options, like you can remove the horizontal line. You can remove the vertical line. This feature is there, right? What you can do, you have another feature is also, let's I will give you I will show you this two feature, then we will go and see. Okay, so what is layout? First let me define the layout. Okay, so layout is nothing but you have the home layout, right? Your house is having a certain layout, right? Means overall design. Layout means overall design. Whenever we tell the layout, that means overall design. Okay, so what you are getting the output over here, right? The overall, this, but overall this horizontal line, this vertical line, in complete set of this representation is going to be changed, right? Overall design is going to be changed, right? Complete design. What's the difference between field catalog and layout then? Field catalog is specific to a field. Field catalog, as its name suggests, it's a catalog for a field. It's a design for a particular field. But when you come to the layout represents the complete set of the output. Okay, so if you want to do some changes in the complete set of the output, you can go and use the layout. Where you will get the layout, where you can pass the layout, you can pass the layout in this reuse ALB grid display function module itself. Okay, you can pass the layout in this itself. So just to search for the parameter, you will get some parameter here. You can see this is the parameter. I'm going to enable this parameter. I will find out its type. How to find it? Double click on this particular function module, go inside this and check for the layout. This is the layout. Copy this one, just go back, and I will define a layout now. Okay, so locally also you can define, there is no problem. Here also you can define locally inside this subroutine. It is not necessary that we have to define on the global part. If just I want to use inside this, so just I'm going to use over here. Okay, so I'm going to design this one, perform, or simply I'm going to write data and ls underscore layout type slice underscore layout underscore alv. Okay, let's prepare this layout. This is a structure. This is a structure, so you don't have to prepare the internal table. How I identified that this is a structure? If you double click on this, you can see that types begin of this, right? And inside this, the number of fields you are having. So this is a structure. Okay, so slice layout main, under the main you are having the dummy field, and the ALV specification. Under ALV specification you can see that so many field you are having, so many field, right? Zebra, Novi, this, that. Okay, so based upon your requirement you can go and overall design you can impact. Hyphen control space ls, this is ls control space. You can see all the possible field is coming. What I did, control space. Okay, come over here, and I just want to show you no horizontal line, no horizontal line, this one. Okay, no h line. I pass it x, that means I don't want horizontal line. Similarly, ls underscore layout hyphen no vertical line, something like that. Let me check. Control space, no vertical line. Okay, input minimum scrolling. If you want to remove the scrolling, that also is possible, right? V line. Okay, so based upon the different requirement, you can go select and do the experiment. Okay, ls underscore layout, I'll pass this ls underscore layout over here. Control V, that's it. Check the syntax, activate this one, activate, press F8, run it, and you can see that you don't have any now horizontal or vertical line, right? You don't have any horizontal or vertical line. Now if you want to make your ALV, looks like editable, right? If you want to make your ALV looks like editable, so ls underscore layout hyphen control space edit mode, you can choose it. Okay, so if you want to make it editable, just I am passing it x over here, and let us see if we can edit now or not. Earlier we were not able to edit, and this time we'll see. This time you can see that now it is looking like editable also, and you can edit the field catalog. You can edit the value also. So if we're going to change it, you can see that you can change some value, the new value, right? So you can edit the list also, and if your requirement is something like after editing this one, if you click on the save button, it should be saved. Okay, it should be saved. How to do that? If we're going to change something, so this is actually known as the editable ALV. Okay, this is known as editable ALV, right? So how to do this one? This ROH, you want to make it FERT over here. For that purpose, you will have to first identify this particular line on which the changes has been made, right? So when you click on the save button, first the flow should go into the program, right? This is the first requirement. So if I click on this save button, right, the flow should go into the program. Currently, is it going? If I click on this save button, is it going currently or not? Press on this /h or click on this save button. Okay, it's coming under the PAI. I will learn about this PAI, PBO, all these things in coming classes under the module pool. You can see that it's not going. Just to make sure once again, right? I'll put the breakpoint somewhere under the start of selection. Okay, this is the only event here, and the first executable statement we are having. Run it, run it, run it, and I've done some changes, something over here, anything. Okay, FEIT or whatever you want. Click on this save. You can see it's not getting triggered. So how it will get triggered? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll going to use the event called at user command, and let us see if it is stopping over here or not. Breakpoint, right? Activate this one, activate this one, just run it, run it, run it, and I'm going to change something. Just simply I'm going to change something. Click on the save button. Just I want to see whether it is triggering over there or not. Okay, it is some another validation, the system validation. It is no problem. I will just remove. Click on the save button. This also is not getting triggered. Okay, then what we'll have to use, right? We'll have to find out some another way through which we can flow into the program, and we should be able to do the changes, right? We should be able to do the changes. So you can see this is not the ALV event. Such kind of event will not help you. Okay, such kind of event will not help you in ALV. So what you will have to do, come to this ALV, and SAP has SAP has given predefined event for this ALV report. SAP has given predefined event for this ALV report. All the list of event, you can find it out with the help of reuse ALV event gets. Reuse ALV events get. Something like that, its name is there. I will check just, and I will let you know if this name is correct or not. Reuse ALV events get. Copy this one. This is another function module. Go to SE37 and Control V. Reuse. It didn't get properly, I think. Reuse ALV events get. This is the same, so it was correct. Reuse ALV events get. This is the event will give you all the list of the event. Okay, if you just run it, total 17 events you are having. User command event is here, top of page. Like that it will not work. Here you can see user command, top of page, all this event is here. Caller exit, right? Top of cover page, foreign top of page, right? So we will see some of the event, how we can use it from here. Okay, without using this function module also, directly SAP has given you some parameter for the event directly in the program. For example, here you will see somewhere top of page, right? You will see somewhere top of page event. Just search for the top of page, right? I'm just trying to find it. The top of page, ALV graphics, HTML high top, HTML high top, that's fine. Screen inline, a variant, save, default, filter, special groups, background, buffer. This one I was talking about, this one. Okay, here you can see that by default event has been given by the SAP. I underscore callback top of page, I underscore callback user command, I underscore callback PF underscore status. So this event is same as the event just we have seen. Okay, this event is the same as the event just we have seen, right? So here you can see the 17 events. So top of page, here what you see, the same is here, top of page. Here directly you can use it over here. If we're going to use this event, you have to, if we're going to use this particular reuse ALV events get, you have to write some code that we will see in tomorrow class. Okay, because today it will not be possible, but tomorrow we'll see. Here directly we will see how we can use this top of page event. Come over here and enable this one, right? Why I want to use the top of page? This top of page I want to use because I want to display some header. Okay, I want to display some header. That's why I want to use the top of page event. Okay, that's why I want to use this top of page event. How to use this one? Here you have to give some name. Okay, here you have to give some name, right? Some parameter you will have to pass. So here you can give any parameter, a b c d e f g h, anything. Okay, I'm giving some meaningful name, mb top of page, just giving mb top of page. Okay, so whatever you will give over here, this you will have to define in form of subroutine. That means whatever parameter you are passing for this particular parameter, whatever the name you are passing over here, this you will have to define as a subroutine. So in runtime, when the system will try to execute this particular function module, then it will go and check about this parameter and search with this name if some subroutine you have written or not. Okay, so and in that subroutine you have to write the logic for populating the top of page. Okay, so let's go and create a subroutine with the same name. So how to create a subroutine, right? Form, you have to write form, give the name of that particular, right? That mb top of page I'm passing over there. So same subroutine I'm going to here I'm going to define. Now what to write inside this subroutine? Now what to write inside this subroutine? So when you have to call this top of page event, when you have to pass the top of page event, okay, when you have to create a header or footer, something like that, SAP has given already a function module, right? SAP has given already a function module, right? What's the name of that function module? Which will populate in form of uh, top of page or in form of header or footer, like that's reuse ALV commentary right. Reuse ALV commentary right star right. So what it will do, that it will write the header. Okay, it will write the text on the header. Okay, so this is the function module, reuse ALV commentary right. Click on this OK button, and now here you have to prepare the parameter and you have to send to this function module. This much, very easy, very easy. Okay, so what parameter you have to supply over here? So we know, we will double click on this particular function module, double click on the CS button. Okay, and now this is the type of that particular parameter, right? IT list commentary. The type of this IT underscore list commentary parameter is this one, slash t list header. Just go back. I have found this type of this particular parameter. I will declare my own variable with the help of this type, data lt underscore commentary means text. Nothing, commentary means you are doing some commentary, you are passing some information, right? So some text I am passing. Type slash underscore t means nothing but your table type, so it will automatically become your internal table. To fill the internal table, you must require a work area, right? WA underscore text, like line of I will use LT underscore text to declare this work area, right? This is how we declare the work area. There are different way of declaring the work area. This is one of the way we already know. W underscore text hyphen control space, and you can see that you are having type key info, right? Type key and info. So this type, you can pass it over here, different types. Okay, what are the different types now? You have three different types over here. Okay, three different types over here. One is what? One is H, another is what? Another is S. Then you have one more, that name is A. Okay, what's the meaning of this H, S and A? That we will see. Okay, so if we're going to pass the H, the meaning of this H means header. So if you want to display some text in a bigger font, okay, if you want to display some text in a bigger font, then you can use this H header. Okay, what font you want to display now? What font you want to display now? That you can put into this info. Okay, so demo ALV top of page event. Just I'm giving some information or some header. Okay, top of page event, full stop. First part is over. Now this is your header, right? This is your header. So you have written the header in a big letter, right? Now in your output, you would like to give some information also. Under this header, you would like to give some information like when this report has been created, right? Who has created this report, something like that. You want to give the right information. So I want to give this information that who has created this report. So WA, append this one, append this WA underscore text. So whatever you have prepared the work area, you have to pass into the internal table, right? So I have passed it into this internal tables. Now copy this and paste it. Okay, let's do one thing. As of now, just I will show you this output with the help of this only and how it's going to work. Then I will write another piece of code. Okay, so here LT underscore text, you'll have to pass it over here. That's it. Check the syntax, activate this one, activate, press F8, run this and press F8, and you can see that demo ALB top of page like this is coming. Okay, in the header automatically the size and everything is getting determined. Okay, now just go back. If you want to give some extra information, right? So for example, who has created this report, this information you want to pass. Okay, this information you want to pass. So what you will have to give in that case? So here first you have to pass who has created this report. So under the who will come, right? Who has created the report. That means the meaning of that I will show you first. I will write it, then it will be more clear. Okay, use the S over here. Why S we are supposed to use? Because we are going to pass the value in the key and value pair, key and value pair format. Okay, means there will be one key and another will be what? Another will be value, right? One will be key and another will be value. So just I'm telling to the system that the next information is not my header information. Okay, next information is my key and value information. Okay, remove this. So come over here. First I will pass the key WA underscore text hyphen key. Maybe we can pass the date or creator. Creator you can pass, right? Creator or developer. Developer. Just write the developer over here. So this is my key. And what's the value for this key, right? That will come inside this info. So I'm the developer. So Sai uname I can give as of now because I'm using this one, or if you want to just give the name, you can give like this. So key and info. So whenever you want to pass some key and info, you have to use this S. You were supposed to use this S. Then only it will work properly. Okay. Now you have one more. I told you H, S or A. These three you can use. TYP and equals to A is for Arial. A is for italic. Actually A is for italic. If you want to display some text in italic format, then you can display in italic format. Okay, so W underscore text hyphen key. Also here also you can use the key, right? So maybe if you want to use some date, okay, or something like that, and it can be anything. W underscore text hyphen and info equals to side datum, the current date, or you can give the another date, maybe uh, maybe the creation date you can give 30th June 2020. Okay, like that. Similarly, if you want to give some another information, text type equals to in italic itself you want to give, then you can give, use this append over here also, copy this, and I will use some another information, that A itself and batch. Here I will give the morning. Okay, fine. Just save it and check the syntax. Activate this one, activate, press F8, run this, and you can see that the developer Pankaj is coming. The two thing is coming in the italic format, right? And you can see that here the date and all these things, if you see, just go back here, I'm passing the key as a date, but in italic that date is not coming, right? In S the key is coming. So here you can just pass for the technical, maybe for the technical use you can pass this date and all, but only the text is getting considered, right? Text is getting considered. So key and value, if you want to pass both the things to be considered, then you have to use this S. If I want to pass this, if I want to get use this date and this batch also as a key and value pair, I'll have to use S. That's what I'm trying to tell you over here. You can see the developer date and batch is coming. Fine. So you understood this concept. If you have any question, please feel free to ask over here. Okay, so this is done. You can put all these things inside a what? You can put all these things inside a subroutine. All right, you can put all these things inside a subroutine. That is possible. Okay, so do one thing. You try putting this particular chunk of code inside the subroutine. This is the assignment for you. Okay, I just want to see whether you got efficient or not to use the subroutine. I will share this code. Okay, I will share a complete code here in the go to a meeting chat box. Please copy this code and paste it in your local system. Okay, and try to implement this particular subroutine in your program. Okay, the limitation, the condition is what? That this lt underscore text should be inside this subroutine only. Okay, inside this subroutine only it should be there, this lt underscore text. You don't have to use this one as a global parameter. I don't want to use this one as a global parameter, sorry, global variable. We don't want to use as a global variable. Here itself I want to use, and inside this we have to write a, you know, code. We have to create a subroutine where we can populate this, where we can populate this top of page info. So maybe you can create this name of this perform. You can keep like this, perform top of page info, or you can give as per your convenient. Okay, like this. Okay, and inside this you have to write all this code, but you have to get the value back, right? Whatever you will populate this lt underscore text, right, that will be locally, right, that will be locally. So what I mean to say that you will face the problem, right, because this is the local declaration. But you know, I've already taught you how to handle this situation, right? We know the pass by value and pass by difference. Come over here and I will create one subroutine, paste it over here, control V, right? This lt underscore text is under this subroutine now. Okay, so system understand this lt underscore text inside this subroutine only. System is not able to understand this lt underscore text outside of this subroutine. So how we will get this value? That is the only important thing. Please do yourself these particular things. I've already copy and pasted the code over there. Try to do, or else I will show you tomorrow how to do this one. It's easy, right? Just you'll have to use over here the changing parameter. You'll have to declare one more internal table over here, pass this internal table over here in that, and there also you'll have to give the changing, populate that changing automatically here. This lt underscore text will be populated. So here also you can keep the same name. It is not necessary that you keep the different name. You can keep the same name, but the scope of the scope of the variable will be inside this particular subroutine. So if you are going to create this lt underscore text once again over here, this lt underscore text system will understand inside this subroutine only, right? And inside this also you have one lt underscore text. So these both are the different lt underscore text, different because this has been defined within the other subroutine. Fine. So please do this one. Okay. Just save it. And with this we'll stop over here, and tomorrow we will see some more stuff. Today we have seen the a layout, right? How to use the layout, or uh, you know and you can also upload the logo, right? There are so many things to do. There are many features. There are so many features. I will just discuss some important feature. You will get some idea. Okay, and then you can do yourself. You can explore many features is having in this ALV, right? Many features is having this ALV. Tomorrow we'll see maybe how to upload the logo, and then after we will try to get the ALV interactive report. We'll try to see how we can like or editable ALV, how you can achieve the editable ALV, right? So couple of topics we are having, which we will discuss, and by this weekend, uh, by this week we will try to complete this ALV. So 3 days we are having still. Okay, we'll try to complete this ALV by this week, and we will move ahead to the another topic, right? Fine, then it will not be activated. It will give you the error, right? So you have to correct this one, or else I will correct tomorrow. Try doing yourself, try learning yourself, otherwise there will be no much meaning. So I've just copied and pasted the code over here. Please do it. So whether the complete code is there or not, can you check once? if you received the complete code? Are you able to see the complete code?
It's not a complete code. Basically, inside perform whatever the whatever written code is,
Okay,
that is not there.
okay. Okay, everything is not getting copied. No problem. What I will do that, I will put this code in the Google Drive. Okay, in the shared Google Drive, I will put this code, and from there you can get. Okay, in the same Google Drive which I have shared with you. Okay, so please go and check from there. So this is the assignment for today. Just do this one, and another assignment I'm just going to give you. What you can do also, we have discussed about the layout. Whatever you have created the program, in that program remove the horizontal line and vertical line, and there is one more property that is called the zebra property. Okay, there are so many property, but one I would like to get you implement, that is the zebra property. Try implementing that property. Okay, and just search about the zebra property, how it looks like, and share the output in the group. Okay, so this is my expectation as a assignment. Okay, come over here, and what we have, use subroutine to prepare FC, reuse LV layout. Okay, so what you do that, in activity 1, remove horizontal, vertical lines from your output. Okay, this is also make the output as a zebra output. Okay, so how the zebra look like, right? In that way you will have to do. So in the layout there is a property called layout, same property, name is the same, zebra. Just you have to pass the X over there, that's it, nothing more. Okay, so this is your hints, right? Okay, now in activity 2, what you will do that, if you want, use the reuse whatever you have created the program, reuse ALV field catalog merge, field catalog merge to display the field catalog automatically, field catalog automatically to display, right, to use the to populate, actually to populate the field catalog automatically based upon the internal table, right? Based on internal table, or you can pass the dictionary structure as well, but in our scenario we are having the internal table, so we don't want to prepare manually with the help of internal table, though this is not the recommended way, but just you learn this one, right? Based on internal table, this is what you will have to do. So what you will have to do here, you know that the first thing you'll have to declare everything using the like, right? Declare everything using like, okay, or you can take the help of SAP nuts if you face the problem, okay, or from any some blog or somewhere SAP technical, SAP hubs, something like that. Declare everything using like, and another thing, the length should not be more than 72 characters in your program, the source code length, okay. So these two things you'll have to take care. If you don't take care of this length, and if your length is going to exceed more than 72, then it will give you the dump, okay. So take care of these two hints. What we did other thing today, mm, usually we display, okay. So another thing we have, you also display some top of page or something like that, right? Activity 3, and reuse ALV commentary, use top of page event to display your own header, right, in ALV, okay. So first step, what we'll have to do, you'll have to prepare the, right, you will have to prepare first is, you'll have to prepare the header list, right? List header of table type what? Table type is given over here. This lt underscore text come over here and like this. So this you do yourself. I will not copy and paste over here. This you do yourself. Try to find out what will be the type, and from there you get the type yourself. Okay, get the type yourself by going into the function module, by going into the FM. Good. Display this top of page. Okay, use all those, right? Use all the type. So 3 types we have seen, right? One was header type, another is key and pair, another is italic one, right? HSA. With this, let's stop our session over here. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. Any other question anyone is having? Any difficulty while understanding? Please let me know. Fine. So I believe there is no problem, no question. Let's stop our session over here, and we will meet tomorrow by sharp 7:30. So please available by 7:30. So we'll start the session on time. Okay. Fine then. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.